Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome to Return to Monkey Island. Can you believe it's been nearly 3 years since this game came out already? I can't believe that. That is absolutely insane to me. We of course did the blind Let's Play back when it released. It's been a long time. I can't remember a lot of the puzzle solutions and things, so I'm looking forward to getting back into this, seeing if I enjoy it as much on a second playthrough. We're going to be jumping in on casual mode this time. Last time we did hard mode, so I want to see what casual mode's like. Go through it. I'm looking forward to this. I know a lot of people weren't keen on the ending and stuff, but here we go.
Take this, LeChuck!
Guybrush, come over here. Gently now. Remove my mask.
Will you promise to stop picking on me?
All right, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
What's next?
Let's goof on those two. Pretend they're our parents.
Yeah! Sorry we ran off. You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells.
Don't worry, I found him.
Come on, let's go.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes.
It's so lifelike.
I wonder if it's real. Sorry, boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Yes,
sir. Come on. I saw a scurvy dog shack back there.
Scurvy dogs. I've never had one of those.
No way. You have to try one. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life. No fooling.
Wow.
Click on the ground to walk. We know this basic stuff, right? Talk to Chucky.
What should we do next?
We gotta get to scurvy dogs. I can't believe you never had one.
Now, I don't know if this is coming up because we're on casual mode or whether this came up originally anyway. Like whether we're sort of guided a bit more in casual mode. Like the music in here. That key is on a peg leg.
They put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it.
Very good. Right click on the item to pick it up.
I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
Sir, there are some disgusting looking flies going around this. You can look at the items you picked up in your inventory. Okay, to-do list. Buy scurvy dogs. Brilliant. Junior Mighty Pirates to-do list. And what else have we got? The key. Examine the outhouse key.
It unlocks the outhouse outside.
Cool. Right, let's have a look
I
around.
once got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
That's a lie.
It says, return outhouse key when finished, or else.
How much are the scurvy dogs?
How much are the scurvy dogs?
Scurvy dogs are only a half piece of 8. That's money that grown-ups use.
I know what a piece of 8 is.
Yeah.
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure, if you give me a piece of 8.
Please?
Please? Can't you spare something for a couple of hungry kids?
Look how adorable we are.
Listen up, you little moocher. Let me tell you something. I don't see that well. For all I know, you could be some really short 30-year-old guy trying to take advantage of my disability.
No, we're not.
In which case, shame on you. You should know better. And if you really are kids, then I have to tell you, I don't like kids. Don't like talking to them. Don't like listening to them. Don't like to smell them.
I hope not.
Come in here, make fun of me, sneeze on the food, spill stuff on the floor, and leave without buying anything. I'd rather have rats.
I've got good news for you then.
I'm an honest businessman trying to make an honest living. I don't need 50 kids a day coming in and wasting my time trying to get me to give them free food.
I mean, the health inspector's gonna have a field day in here, mate.
I guess never mind.
Hey, I know. Let's look for change in the outhouse across the way. Coins fall out of people's pockets when they sit down in there.
I like the little dialogue lines. I said this last time. Wow, check out those glasses. Okay.
Some places you go have scurvy dogs with cheese and...
How much are those chicken foot fries?
Chicken foot fries are 2 pieces of 8.
Ugh, okay.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
Can we say anything else?
You kids better have money.
Yeah. We've got all kinds of money.
Can we get a mug of grog? Why
Can we
not?
get a mug of grog, please?
Grog's for grown-ups. Beat it.
Alright, fine. Right, let's go to this outhouse. Race you there, buddy. Is this the outhouse? Yeah, mess around in the outhouse.
It's locked. Good thing I've got the key in my pocket.
Can we look at anything else while we're here? What's this say?
The words don't look like words, but there's a picture of a scurvy dog.
Can we ever look at anything else?
I once had the hiccups.
Sounds real. Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello? Boo!
Ha! He's dead to the world.
Hey, Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
Let's go next door and get scurvy dogs.
I don't think we ever did that before.
Did you know you can keep a scurvy...
Ah, delightful. Just having a good time. Okay, let's use our key. What's on the to-do list? Find a coin. Alright, fine. Can we like go back?
Exhibit removed.
Oh,
Aw,
that's a shame. Anything in this one?
this would be great for apple bobbing.
Scary
Let's
door?
not go back there again. We'll just get yelled at.
Yeah, let's get scurvy dogs instead. I'm hungry.
Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
Nah, I want to get scurvy dogs.
Come on, man, just for a minute. Just do it. It'll be funny. Alright, key on the door.
Good, you unlocked it.
Ugh. Smell the sludge.
Ugh, what is this stuff? Smells the same as the toilet.
Grim. Okay. Read the sign.
Please wash hands before leaving outhouse.
Ugh. Grim. Search for
I
coins
can
in the
stand
pile
on my
of
head
filth.
without using my head.
I don't see any coins, and I'm not putting my hands in that.
Okay, fine. Hey, is that a coin?
It isn't a piece of 8, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
A fake coin is almost as good as a real coin.
We'll take that. Maybe there's coins down here.
Gross. Chucky, why don't you look in the toilet?
No way. You do it.
Okay.
Grim.
Gross. I'm not sure how we can get scurvy dogs without any pieces of 8.
We'll just
We
trick
might
him.
have all we need. I don't think that guy can see very well.
Yeah, agreed.
I have an extra tooth in the back.
Good for you. We don't want to hear about your tooth, though. We've got money.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
I don't see very well, but I can hear just fine.
Sorry.
Now what?
Can we get a scurvy dog?
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8.
Yeah, we've got one. We've got a piece of 8.
It looks like a piece of 8, if you don't see very well.
Yeah, there we go.
What can we get with this?
It's real. Wouldn't put that in
like
your
a
mouth.
piece of 8. Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
Perfect!
Woohoo!
Take 'em, boy.
What are you getting?
What?
Just kidding. Here's yours.
Oh, the fly buzzing on it. Oh no. It's disgusting.
This is the perfect food. What do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know. What do you want to do? That's how it goes, right? I guess we just head through. We've done pretty much everything else you can do, I think.
Did you know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
I don't think that's true, buddy.
That's my friend Dee. Hey, Dee.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner. There. Perfect. See, around the park, shitheads.
Okay, thank you. Let's look at our to-do list. This is our scurvy dogs. Can we eat that? Oh my god. Okay, I remember something like this before when we played actually. Mess around and explore. Check out the anchor, beat Chucky in a race, feed the duck, add some sauce to my scurvy dog, practice sword fighting, find a 4-leaf clover, make a wish at the wishing well, find our real parents. Okay, fine. We've got all sorts of crap we can do. You can also hit T to open your to-do list. Okay, how do we get rid of that? Brilliant. Alright, let's talk about the anchor.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat, shot from cannons as a grapple when you were trying to board another ship. They started making them bigger and bigger because they would do more damage that way. Then, people noticed what happened when you missed the other ship and hit the sea bottom instead. The current bow-shaped design is actually less effective than the sharper V-shaped design that was popular last century. But the older design went out of fashion after sailors started to think the letter V was bad luck. You can still find the old kind around sometimes, but collectors have grabbed most of them. On a modern anchor, if you look close, you can tell that one side is a little larger than the other. That's to prevent what's called plummeting, where the anchor goes down too evenly and then it doesn't catch well on the bottom. The little flanges at the tips are at different angles to make it twist on the way down for the same reason. Most anchors these days are made of iron, and you have to recast them like twice a year because they rust. About 30 years ago, somebody thought of a way to get around that by making them out of wood instead. All kinds of people invested a lot of money in these wooden anchor companies, but the only way they could keep them from floating was to attach another anchor. And so they gave up and went back to the old way. The word anchor comes from the Sanskrit word nagara, meaning city. They're called that because when you stop in the middle of the ocean, it's like you've made port at an invisible city. Yeah, I'm kind of an expert on anchors. I read a lot.
Yeah, okay. Nobody likes a know-it-all, by the way, D, so if you could just keep your nonsense to yourself. If you missed anything, you can press that comma to see previous lines. That's quite cool. I don't think we ever used that once in the other playthrough, I'll be honest, but it's a nice little feature. Okay, what else have we got to do on our to-do list? Check out the anchor, beat Chucky in a race, feed the duck, add some sauce to the scurvy dog. Alright, challenge Chucky to a race. Come on then, Chucky. Let's have a race.
Hey, Chucky, want a race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
Meow.
I win!
Oh, right into the tree. Oh, poor Chucky. Alright, D, you got anything interesting
I
to
bet
say?
I've known Chucky longer than you have.
No chance. We go way back.
Okay, well, I mean, good for you two. You know, whatever. Feed the duck. Alright. The duck's probably over here, right? Oh, some bread. Give me that bread.
Hey, hands off.
You don't need it all, do you?
At
Let's talk to
home,
them.
I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Can we have some of your bread to feed the duck? Will you pretend to be our parents
Will you
again?
pretend to be our parents again?
What do you mean, again?
Run along and find your real parents.
Why? We don't want to do that. Can we borrow the bread, though?
Excuse me.
Yes?
Could we have some of your bread?
Could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
That's just mean, to be honest. What's in the basket?
I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days have no regard for personal property.
Just having a
And no
look.
respect for your elders.
I have half a mind to give you a piece of my mind.
And I've got the other half.
Yoink.
Gotta run.
How rude.
Yeah. Well, we got the bread.
I stole it from that couple.
Yeah. So scurvy dog. Nom nom nom.
So good.
Yeah, you can really taste the fly in it. It's really, really nutritious stuff. We're not supposed to feed bread, are we? So,
Don't feed the duck.
alright, well, I guess we're not going to feed. What is that?
What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs.
You don't say. Alright, well, Let's get some
I
of
want
that.
to say too. You're not gonna touch the ground with your scurvy dog.
No, of course not. Gross.
Alright, we're not going to do that. Maybe we can pick it up with some bread or something. You see a red circle, it means it's invalid. Ah, fair enough. Okay, what else is on our list? Feed the duck, add some sauce, practice sword fighting, find a 4-leaf clover, make a wish, and wish them well. Alright, fine. Well, D, do you want to practice sword fighting? Or should we do that in a bit? I'll tell you what, we'll do that in the next episode because we're out of time. It's good being back in this. I like the little childish humour they've put in for the kids. They've really sort of paid attention to what kids would say to each other and like the little bits of like jokes they tell each other and the way they're like, you know, I've known so-and-so better than you and blah, blah, blah. It's good. It's a good attention to detail. I'm looking forward to jumping back into this. It's going to be fun playing it again. Casual mode will be probably a bit shorter than hard mode, I guess, in terms of the length of the Let's Play, but we will see. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne Nate, Paul from Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Hobo, Numinous, Kumadim, Paulione, Flossie the Sheep, JohnCom555, Chrissy, Paul James, Salties, and Adventure Game Geek, and I'll see you next time.